get this set up. There we go. It looks like they use the mirror modifier. Oh, that's beautiful. It mirrored perfectly down the center. That's perfect. Perfect. Now I'm going to check to make sure everything is all right on the tubes. We're good to go. All right, for sure. Okay. Howdy, folks. Welcome to today's stream. We are going to be making Mega Man, and hopefully we can make him in about an hour and a half. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it our best assist. All right, and I'm not gonna lollygag anymore. So, what I'm going to do is make a cube. Scale this cube down. Bring it up. Also, I'm going to select this image. Front. And 0.25. That's perfect. Oh, I need to do the same thing for this image. And then, there we go. Okay. So, we are good. We're going to start box modeling. You know what, though? He's really a bean. And I'm just, this is my comfort food. Box modeling is my comfort food. What we're going to do is do that. And then I'm going to Control A. And I'm going to duplicate this and just have it over here. And now I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to scale this to about the size of the head. That's good. That's good. All right, and we'll call it for that. The neck is next. Scope mode. G, we'll get this one instead. Make sure X-axis mirror is turned on. And we'll just start narrowing this out. Like so. Go on the front view. Make sure it gets narrowed out there. There we go. Okay. Next, grab this, Shift D, Alt G, and scale this down. A little bit, and we're going to split this. So, this part here Whoops, did not turn on x-axis mirror at all. Okay, sure. Mirror's turned on. We'll do something that's a bit easier for ourselves in the future. I just want to get the shape of his torso. It's basically a bean. Get that bean going. But we do want to make sure that we're doing it in both views, the front and side view. And, ooh, also, something you can do is only axis aligned. Yes, that'll help us. And I have reference just for me. So while I'm in the regular 3D space, I can look at my reference. I have a pure ref sheet full of more images of Mega Man just to help keep me on track. Anyway, enough of that. Okay, so next we're going to duplicate this, bring it down, and we're going to, what's good, Piccolo? We're gonna bring this up, bring this out. Oh yeah, this is my man's Ruby. What's good? He changed his name. We have to change our name sometimes, you feel me? You been doing all right, bro? You been chilling? All right. Now, just gonna bring that in. I wish Blender didn't get rid of that thing where you could click like D or Control D or Shift D or whatever, and you could sculpt on the other meshes. That was definitely choice. I don't know why they got rid of that. I've been life has been lifing for me, man. I've gone through some things, and I have come out the other side a different person. Better person? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I like to think so, but yeah, a lot of adulting decisions that need to be made, my friend. A lot of adulting decisions need to be made. But I've been chilling overall. I really just need to, I'm really just trying to get back to doing this stuff and doing it because I like to do it. Like lately, it's been a bit of a chore to do this stuff. And so this is me just looking at your previous message that you just sent. And, I really don't know what to tell you. I think he's actually Luffy. Yeah, no, this dude's totally Luffy. Yeah, no, this is actually just an alternate universe costume for Luffy. Yeah, you can't tell because it looks nothing like Luffy, but if you look close enough, it's definitely Luffy. It's definitely Luffy. Definitely. Okay, we're good. We're good on that. All right, no, we're not. Let me make sure. Oh, well, we're basically good. We're basically good. We just need to iron some points out real quick. Like this. Get next shit. I am chill, bro. That's what we call sarcasm. You can deliver sarcasm in a chillful manner. You feel me? You know I love you, man. You know I love you, man. But come on, bro. 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 That was a silly ass question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Like this dude's name is it's in the title. It's Hey, wait. How old are you? Did you not grow up with 4Kids TV? If you didn't, then that explains some things. What Saturday morning cartoons, if any, did you have? That's my question. Anyway, we're done with that. Now we need to duplicate this again. No, we're gonna move it up here, and we're gonna start with the legs. My leg was Ben, Tim, and Aljan. Oh, okay, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, that's definitely tough. You know, you missed out on some fire hit stuff. Okay. It actually just recently came out with the Avengers anime. I didn't even know it existed. And I'm watching it. Like, and I'm putting myself in the mindset of the me I was when I was about 10 or 11. And yeah, you know, I would love that show if I was 10 or 11. Show's definitely not made for adults that have working brains, you know. But if you're a kid and you don't know any better, you know, unless you're just one of those snotty kids that can't enjoy being a kid and watch a cartoon for what it is, you know, then it's like, okay, well, you know. But it's an excellent kid show, excellent kid show. Same thing with this, same thing with Mega Man. This is actually answer your question and not be an asshole. This is Mega Man from Mega Man NT Warrior. Um, this is you know, it's like Mega Man has a few different versions of himself, I believe. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, I did it right. I did it right. I did it right. I know what I'm doing. I don't really remember the cartoons I watched because all I've been on now was anime. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Cartoons are fire though. Cartoons are fire though. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. just messing with you. Nah, but man, yeah, I love cartoons, man. Yeah, as you can, it's probably apparent due to uh, the vacantness that is my apartment. It's me, myself, and I. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we can select. There we go. I just need something to stand out from the background so I can make sure I'm staying on code. You feel me? Oh yes, this is turning out nicely. I'm just gonna duplicate this. Yeah, honestly, guys, I have no clue why I ever was sculpting differently. And you know, I figured it out. It's because I didn't well one I didn't understand the proper workflow for this particular way to sculpt. And then two, I was afraid to actually try it. I was afraid to leave my comfort zone of what I knew to do and explore doing something that I didn't know how to do. And now that I'm not a bitch baby boy anymore, I am sculpting with new techniques. The special technique of shadow boxing. And you should never let fear rule you, because it will if you let it. I totally did. I totally let it. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Guilty of being a little baby back biatch. And you don't want to be a little baby back biatch. You want to be a man. You want to be a real man. You feel me? You want to be a real man, bro. You want to be out here, good, good, brother. You feel me? You want to be out here. You want to be moving. You don't want to be afraid. You want to be grooving. Then I'm gonna duplicate that yet again. I'm gonna rotate it. Get thereabouts that angle. Thereabouts, thereabouts, thereabouts. And yeah, I'm just keeping the arm right here for now for this for this little bit, but you know, I'll move it later when I feel like moving it. Yeah, that's gonna be good for now. That's cool. That's fine. No, it's not. I don't like it. I mean, the arms are basically gonna go into these anyway, and oh yeah, no, yeah, no, I know exactly what I'm about to do with this. I am not about to trip about any of this. I'm not about to trip about any of this, bro. This is about to be simple, simple, man, simple. Magus in the building. You're in the building. Who know who I'm who know who I'm talking about, bro? Anybody? Anybody know? Probably not. That dude is weird as hell. He's definitely funny to watch though. I mean, sometimes he be talking about some real shit, but you know, most of the time he's a he's a goober. Usually he's a goober. That's all right. That's all right. Aren't we all? Aren't we all kind of goobers? You know, in our own way. Feel like all of us. You know, if we look deep inside, deep inside our souls, you'll find the essence of a goofy goober. And if you don't find the essence of a goofy goober, then maybe you can't handle this level of rock and roll. That would be a sad hour for you, buddy. Sad hours for you. All right. And we got to do it from all angles. That's how he was trained. Either slay or be slain. All right. Now, for next part, just gonna move this up like so. That looks like a good position. Okay. And now I'm going to add a circle. And I'm going to grid fill it. And let me rotate this 45 degrees. And I'm going to extrude upward. Add a loop there, and I'm going to scale out like that. And, you know, sometimes I really just appreciate my level of evil geniusness. Gotta think big to be an evil genius like me, guys. Gotta think big. All right. So with this new part here, see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? I know you see what I'm doing. Of course you do. And you see how genius it is. You have to see how genius it is, guys. You have to see it. Because it's beyond genius, really. Monumental. Damn near historical. Right? Alt S this. Ooh. Yep, there we go. You hit the axis twice in object mode, and you've rotated the object's local space. When you hit S and Z twice, you'll scale things and rotate things and grab things along its local rotational axis. Remember that for the future, in case you want to do some similar type of chicanery. And trust me, you will want to do some similar type of chicanery. There we go. Bam. All right. And then we can select this, Alt X, mirror that, select this, Shift D. We already got it mirrored, which is good for you and me. Where are we for time anyway? Oh, we're not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, what up, Nova? What's good? Nova in the building. I'd like to give a shout out to MC Nova. Fucked it up. I'm sorry. I fucked it up. It's whatever, bro. Yeah, good, good, good. I'm glad you've been chilling, bro. I'm glad you've been chilling. I'm glad you've been chilling. We all chilling. We all chilling. Sculpt mode, baby. Let's get back in here. I just want to connect this up. Make sure you connect it from all angles. That's how we was trained. Be the slayer, be slain. I don't know what that's from, and that's okay. I'll tell you what it's from. It's from Gangstar. It's actually from what is it? Guru, and what was his DJ's name? Oh, I don't remember it. I'm gonna figure it out. But the Guru was an amazing rapper back in the day. He's dead now, of course, because all the great rappers are gone. They're gone now. It's over. It's over. Okay, for this, I want to kind of use a cube for the feet and for the fists. And I think I'm going to make actual hands, because why not, you know? I have plenty of time now. I've been moving with the proportions on this guy, especially because I have a model sheet with me. But shoes first. Shoes come first. Shoes first. Shoes first. Shoes first. Do I want to use it? No, I'm gonna do what I've been doing, because why not? It's gotten me this far, right? Get this sculpt mode. Oop, no, let's move it a little bit. All right, that's better. That is better. So, rotate it just to give the foot some sort of direction. You feel me? Right. See what it's looking like in the side view. There we go. Looking nice. Looking nice. Okay. So one thing you really want to keep in mind is just to move, you know, in line with the, reference images, and try not to focus on little details in the beginning. You really just need to focus on getting the forms and, matching what you see in the reference images as far as contour and overall shape and silhouette. Definitely not. You definitely don't want to start going in right after you make the arm. You make his armor pieces. You can get caught up in how good and or bad those might look. While you're trying to work on the other parts of the body, you can get stuck on one part, and you've spent 2 hours working on it, and it doesn't look like you made much progress at all. just a little mental trick for yourself, really, because it helps you, uh, you know, at least feel like to yourself that you're like making progress. And try not to spend too long on one area, you know. Get the gist of what you're trying to do there and then move on as quickly as you can. Don't fiddle too much with it because you can be fiddling for days. And if you fiddle too much, you might end up making it worse than it looked like originally. And that always sucks. Yeah, so the feet are in slightly different angles in all the images. So, we're just kind of gonna gonna have to like come up with a good approximation. You know, because yeah, they're gonna be in different positions. It's gonna be a little tricky. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. Just fix the wonkiness of this. And we're probably just gonna have to be happy with because you can try to get caught following the reference images too directly as well. For the feet, we're probably just gonna have to be happy with what we managed to get. I'm probably even going to rotate these like so. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Blam. Now we got some feet. And yeah, I got moving. All right, hands. We're gonna make some hands real quick, guys. Now this, I'm sticking to what I know how to do. I'm sticking to it because that's what I know how to do. You'll never get me to stop. You'll never stop me from making hands this way unless you show me an objectively better way to make hands. Which not sure exists. Yeah, no. Leave that alone. Now, whoop, see Daisy. Check it. So the game plan here. Get as good as looking of a finger as you possibly can. Fingers should be a bit wider at the base than they are at the tip. However, this is a much more cool stylized finger. Love that. Love it. And if we want knuckles, we can sculpt them. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I guess. There we go. All right, finger created. Now, we have the finger. Now we just need to duplicate it a couple. Shift R. Boom. There we go. And now, gonna go into edit mode here. Grab these, move them out. Grab this one. And this one down a smidge. And then we're going to grab this one and rotate it. Okay. Now we need a cube. That's right, another one, and then another one. Actually, and then another one. Okay. At first, I was being facetious, but then I thought about it, and I was like, we might as well. We might as well just get on ahead and get another cube in here, guys. You feel me? I mean, we just might as well, guys. 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 There we go. Just gonna rotate these. Rotating the fingers gives them more poisonality every time. And now this other cube that I have here. Yes. This will just make it easier for me to visualize the construction, the full construction of the hand. Because it can be tricky. It can be tricky for your boy in particular. Not gonna name any names that don't start with Ure Magus, but you know. It's tricky. Boy. It's just me. Anyway. Alright. That seems extremely whack. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. Foist. We have to go over here. Damn it. There we go. Got it on the first try. Usually it takes me a few tries to fix that issue, and I have to go to the menu, but I didn't do it that time. I fixed it with my own brainicles. And by the problem I'm referring to, I accidentally hit Alt-Z and got into this weird-ass mode, and I don't like it, so I hit Alt-Z again. And well, sometimes I forget exactly what the keyboard shortcut is to fix that issue. I have to go back to the menu, and I don't feel like doing that. Don't feel like doing that all the time. Or anytime. All right. I hope you all are learning something. Hope you all are gaining the knowledge, the bore necessary to continue your own Blender projects. Because that is what I am attempting to give you. The secret sauce of the super bore creation. Okay. I'm just making the palm area of the hand. That was gonna instantly make things make a bit more sense. All right, I know it looks weird now, but hear me out. See, now it's a bit better. See? And now we can apply that. And we might want to, that's not bad. Not really. I've seen worse. Maybe we'll do something else about that. Anyway, if we stay here too long, remember the rule. If you stay in one place too long, you'll die. No, but you will not make a lot of progress. Like you've been sitting on your anus for a few hours. And that's never good. That's never good, guys. Guys. It's never good. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finger position on fleek. That's what that is. Finger position on fleek, guys. Yep. Exactly. I am a corny black dude. And I own it. I make this corniness my own power. There we go. Nice, mate. Nice. Fucking nice. Control J that. And we might as well. We're not gonna, though. We're not gonna, though. Not yet. But we will go on ahead and move this. Be a part of the collective known as the body. Oh, but first, something you want to check. That's about right. We'll scale it up to be a tad bigger. Okay. All right. Yeah, that should be about right. That should be about. That should be about. That should be about. That should be about. I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. I'm not upset about that. Sculpt mode, baby. And we're just gonna match the hand. And we're gonna try to weld it in there, you know. Gonna try to stick it on in there. Make sure it's in the proper place. Oops. Okay, that's cool. Let's go back to sculpt mode for this part particular. Just want clear. Okay. Good. Oh, hey guys, anybody seen that Puss in Boots movie that came out? What was it, last year? 2 years ago? I just saw it for the first time this past weekend, and man, that was a great movie. That was a fantastic movie. I think I want to watch it again before I go to bed. The movie was just fantastic. I have zero complaints about that movie. I haven't seen a movie that I haven't seen a movie that good, like that undebatably good in a long time. Like there's no question about the fire that is that movie. If there is a question, it's probably just because you're wrong. No. Okay, and now for the face. We got to get started on the face because that really is what brings the character together. Face. Facial structure. I don't think that's a word, but don't listen to me. No. Okay. How are we going to do this? Which one is it? Okay. All right, here's how we're going to do this. There we go. I'm the winner. Okay. Ooh, x-axis. We need the mirror war. We always need the mirror war. Never go into battle without the mirror war. Never go into battle. Okay. All right. Now for this, probably gonna want to look at my model sheet a little bit more than, or at least my pure ref document a little more than this, because this admittedly get in the way. And when I say this, I mean the model sheet that I have back here. Definitely good to have. But in this case, I might just maybe want to decrease the thing to 0.5. There we go. Just makes it a little, only focus on silhouette of the character. Only focus on the silhouette. Oh, god damn it. All right. Kept clicking the wrong button, changing my things when I didn't want to change my things, guys. Guys, I was clicking the thing to change another thing, but I wanted the things to stay the same. You understand, right? Of course not. Not making any logical sense right now. And one interesting way you could probably think about making these anime heads is if you've done any sort of anatomy studies, then you can imaginate. Is mine? Oh man, I gotta change the shortcuts for the button too. But if you can imaginate a skull, let me see here. Grease pencil, where are you? Thank you. Yeah, you can imaginate a skull, right? Just a regular skull. It comes out like that. You have. All right, this is more or less a normal human skull, right? And with this skull, you'll notice where the eyes are here, the eyebrows, they're about, let me make this dome a little bigger up here. They're a little above halfway between his head. And you see the space between the ridge of the eyebrow to the bridge of the nose is really not that far. But in anime, anime characters keeping this skull in mind, they put their brow ridge way up here. So if you can imagine an anime head like this, and this is their skull. Well, there you go. And then you can they get the nose if you just extend it. And so that's how you can think about an anime head. And then you know because like sometimes it can help if you can think about the landmarks of the face when you're modeling, and uh, if it's difficult to kind of like figure out how to warp things based on um, you know anime proportions. If you're good at regular life proportions, then you can just basically find an anime head, draw a skull atop it, and you should be able to figure out how to place your stuff. But you can see, just to go over again, you got your eye socket here. Okay, you got the inside of the mouth there. You got your nose there, and you got your teeth here. That is basically how the skull looks in anime. Okay, so just gonna clear that. Go back to sculpting, teaching over. Back to action, back to what you're here for, back to what you pay for. This is what you guys paid for, right? Just bugging. Yeah, I looked at that face and was like, oh, Lord. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. That's better. That's better. Definitely. Definitely better. Not perfect, but it's better. It's a start. Okay. So, his helmet is important to me, and I want to make his helmet correctly. So we're going to start off by. I did something. Okay, I undid it. All right, we're going to start by adding another thingamabobber. UV sphere. Yeah, that's what it was. That's totally the thing I was thinking about. UV sphere. And it needs to be about the size necessary. I guess it stretched out a bit, huh? And then we can probably fully match the rotation. Okay, we're not going to match it at all. But what we can do is use our superpowers. Force it. All right. So now, you might be asking yourself, you might be wondering, how in the cuss is he going to do this? I'm going to show you. Because I have access to thing called hardouts. And I'm going to use it to make my life, because that's why I bought it. To make my life easier. And boy, does it. And boy, does it. And just bring that all the way back to about there. And then I'm actually gonna bring this up. No, 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 we're not. We're gonna leave that there, and this will be our first cut. So difference that bad boy. Hello. Why have you forsaken me? Maybe I need to flip the normals. Not slicing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Remesh. Let's try remeshing it. Maybe it's because it's remesh. Object has non-uniform scale. See? I knew I would figure it out. Scale. I wonder if that was it. I wonder if it'll work now. Did it? No, it's lying to me. Okay. Let's try box cutter. No, that's fine. And that's an actual box. We want. Every time I say it's going to make my life easier, it ends up making my life harder, which makes me look like a jackass. And you know, I don't like that. I don't like being made to be looked like a jackass. Is there like a line going up? Well, whatever. We're just going this way. Hello again, fellow artist. What? You know, I feel like I'm completely missing context for some of the things going on in chat. Help me. Anyway. Bam. And see, now you have to work because I made you. Ha! Look at it! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! 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 Oh man, that shit didn't work. That's tough. Okay, here we go. We will apply that. And then I will do this. No, it needs to probably go this way. So I'll make it go this way. Darn it. This way. There we go. I bet you it'll work now. Damn it. It sure didn't. Okay, that's fine. I bet you I can still force it by going to scope mode, X axis mirror, flatten, and just ooh, not flatten actually. Great. Great. Just scrape it. Scrape it. What? Yeah, that feels like it's a little too dense for what I paid for. There we go. Yeah, yeah. See, that's better. Hello again, fellow artists. I guess Harley Quinn won the contest of if had a chance to smash her or Tank Girl. Out of the choices, it was Wonder Woman, El Dorado, Tinkerbell, Harley Quinn. You chose Quinn. I guess if those are my choices, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stand by that. I'm actually gonna stand by my decision because I'm a man. Yeah, have y'all ever seen that Batman Assault on Arkham movie? You ever seen that? Ever seen it? No? Well. After seeing that movie, I was completely sold. I was completely sold on Harley Quinn and her antics, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all I have to say about that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Anyway. Yeah, buddy. Okay, stop. All right. Yeah, this is looking just. See, I knew our special technique of shadow boxing would work. All you had to do was allow me to demonstrate the skill of Shaolin. No, bro, question. Have you ever worked in a studio before? If so, why did you leave? Yeah, I'm working at a studio right now. That's my current job. How do you think I still have an apartment and pay for internet? I have a job at a studio where I work called Haptics. I'm the character artist. I make their characters. It's what I do for a living. Yeah, no, it's actually pretty great. Boss is great. Coworkers are great. People are great. Hours are great. Flexible. I really have few complaints. I could complain, but I can complain about anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure people could complain about anything if they wanted to. And you know, I choose to not complain. I choose to praise. Based. Yes, brother. Based. Mega Man EXE is based. Mega Man NT Warrior is, in fact, based and true. Yes, brother. It is, in fact, both based and true. And he has this upside down triangle. Yep. Yeah. I guess, you know, I might as well give it an attempt to try to model it, you know. Okay. Because I could probably sculpt it, you know. I don't need to model. Trying to get me head around blend. Oh, trying to get me head around Blender. I'm a character artist as well. We should speak offline. 38 years in the industry and need to network more. Word? Sure. Yeah. That's cool. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to network with more industry people and just to see what you know, see what industry people are doing. You know what their special techniques are. You know, because I know I don't feel this way anymore, but for the longest time, I just felt like I wasn't good enough because everyone else's stuff, especially when I watched them do it, like it just looked like when they were doing it, they knew better what they were doing than I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like my stuff would look good in the end, you know. But man, while I was doing it, I was just not happy with anything that I was looking at. I was just not happy with it. You know. But now I'm learning to kind of accept what the model is in certain stages and just believe in it until it gets to where I need it to be. Because it'll get there if I let it I just have to be patient. That's my biggest thing. I'll be trying to rush things. Really, should take it a. You currently use Moto and Maya, but want to get into Blender because you could do much more in Blender. Kind of remind me of Lightwave. Man, Lightwave. Oh man, my childhood, brother. I grew up on Lightwave. When I was like 8 or 9, I walked into the living room and saw my pops. He was modeling a helicopter in Lightwave. And I didn't know that he was like modeling it. I thought he like did some sort of weird digital drawing to construct it. Anyway, I was totally blown away because it looked awesome. It looked awesome. And, I already asked him to teach me how to draw, so I was like, Pops, you gotta teach me how to do whatever it is you're doing. All right? Whatever you're doing, I need to know how to do it just as good. Okay? Because that's what I want to do. And he was like, okay. He had a spare computer in the living room. Sat me down. He had a disc for a tutorial, a Lightwave. And I think it was an older version of Lightwave than what he was using. But that's probably just because, you can only buy so many versions of software and install them on so many different machines back in the day. So he gave me a version of Lightwave I could use, and my 9-year-old brain tried to follow it. And, we got pretty decently far, but it didn't go too well. A little bit later, when I was like 10, 11, he has some other Lightwave videos that was much more easy for me to follow. I mean, I still never like fully made a character that was like rigged and animated, but it was a lot easier for me to wrap my head around things. However, I just couldn't. I just didn't like it, man. Like the program was so clunky, and it's a whole separate program for the renderer and the modeler. I'm just like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So I kind of stopped 3D for a minute, but then my pops told me about Blender because I told him that I wanted to make animated stuff, and I told him that I didn't necessarily want to do it in 2D because that would take way too long. I wanted to do it in 3D, and but I told him, I was like, you remember how I was struggling with Lightwave, Pops, it didn't go so well, And he told me about Blender, but he made sure to tell me, he was like, look, because I asked him for help with like everything. I didn't know anything, and in my mind, he knew everything. So I asked him for help on everything. He was like, I need you to know, if you want to learn Blender, you gonna have to learn Blender, cause I don't know shit about Blender. That's what he told me. So I was like, all right, bet it up. And here we are, 85 million years later, 3 seasons and 4 sagas later. I'm here. Several power-ups and life lessons learned later. I'm here making Mega Man for your entertainment. Are they hiring at the studio where you work? If so, who should I speak with? Or should we speak offline first? How do I contact you? Yeah, Brad Pibler, or one of the programmers on that team back then, and went off to head Luxology with Moto. Are you aware of this? No, I did not know that. So, the people that were with Lightwave were, I guess, one of the programmers that were with Lightwave broke off, and then helped make Moto. That's pretty sick. I mean, that's usually how this industry stuff works. People start on one thing, and then due to whatever sort of reasons they have, the business, personal, they decide to move on to a different venture that like has something similar going on. Like maybe they wanted to do their own thing. As far as your discussion of what you just said there, that is a good question. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. Send me a personal message on Discord. I think my Discord should be in the link in the description. I'm pretty sure. So you can go to the Discord, send me a personal message, and we'll talk about that. Yes, I know people are reeling right now because all these random layoffs. It's in the I mean it's an app that you download, and then um if you click the link in the Discord, or if you click the link in the description, if you click the link in the description of this video, it'll take you to Discord, my Discord specifically, and you can join, and you can click on my icon to send me a personal message. All right. I wonder what the general demographic is of these videos. I get everybody from I get everybody from kids to super grown people to college people, children. I don't are people that go to college still called college kids? Because they're definitely not kids, but they're not smart enough to be adults either. I don't know. That's a conundrum. That's a conundrum for me. Really, if you're 18, you probably don't know a whole lot. That's just my general viewing of things. That's how I choose to view the world, unless I'm proven wrong. I mean, I know I didn't know anything when I was 18. I know I didn't know anything when I was 18. I thought I knew a bunch of stuff when I was 18, didn't know shit. Ain't that crummy how the world works, guys? You think you know a lot and you don't know shit. Ah, it's true. It's true. You think you know a lot, but you don't know shit. Boom, baby. All right, there we go. And then for this, what we can do is gonna are we oh ha 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 ha. Okay, we are okay-ish for time. We were doing better in the beginning. Well, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. Now that I'm looking at it, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. We might leave his backpack out depending on how not too bad we stay doing, but right now we're not doing too bad. We're gonna keep going. We're not tripping, we're not dipping, we're not slipping, we're just itching. And honestly, we definitely want this to be one shape. And we're really just gonna merge it into the shoulder, to the trapezius muscles here, because I'm gonna join this. I'm gonna join it shortly. Oh, let me go back to object mode, cut this crap off. Whatever. I'm sure everything is kosher. And now, the thing is, this type of pose isn't very conducive to further pose making in the future. So, what I'm gonna do is do something in my best interest, which is to rotate his arms out to about here. Yeah. And that's just gonna enable me to pose him a bit easier in the future. So now I'm going to connect everything. First, I'm gonna hit Control J, scope mode, remesh, 0.01, and we need to make sure that the scale is applied. Let's go. All right, cool. And that we can just move this to the same surface. Yeah, there we go. That nice and smooth. Okay. Next, we want the arms to join. And this is good because these will be the armpits. Actually, before we do that, we're going to join these guys. And then scope mode, remesh, 0.01. Blam! There we go. Remesh to death. Oh, but I probably didn't apply the scale. So we're actually going to undo that. Scale. There we go. Yeah. See? Didn't apply the scale. This is much more reasonable. Is it not? Isn't it? Is it not? Oh, crikey. I didn't activate X-axis mirror for this smoothing process. Okay, there we go. Mirror. Activate. Oh. And, just all of them. There we go. Need to combine this. Put it together soon. Put it together real soon. Okay. All right. And let's remesh this as well. There we go. Now we can do man, the time is really catching up with your boy. Woo! Man, it felt like we were schmooving at first, but then, I don't know, something happened, and then the time just got away from us. Once again. One of these days, I'm gonna be fast like my man's at Speed Sculpts, who can sculpt things speedily, and and I mind you, make them look amazing while he does it. Okay, he's criminal. All right, I don't know what type of freaking voodoo monk Shaolin superhero skills he has. Okay, but it's not fair. All right, I want it. I need him to let me in on the trade secret, whatever it is. Because he has some sauce that nobody else has access to. Okay? It's just a fact. Life. All right? And let's all transforms this. Is it possible to 3D model from a sketch? Yeah. This is called making a model sheet. Yeah. Yeah. Or you don't have to do that either. You could totally just look at a picture and like guesstimate the proportions and model from that too. Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you're asking if you can make a 3D model using sketch lines, you can also do that too. Grease Pencil has all that functionality nowadays as well. So yeah, you can pretty much do anything under the sun with that if that's what you seek. If that is indeed what you seek, young Padawan, then you shall find it. Crikey! Uh, crikey. I just got tired of being wrong. All right? I don't like being wrong. I'm new to this and I'm trying to get some tips. Oh, I see. Well, um, tips. New people. Basically, learn the interface. What first tip I want to give you is to learn the interface as much as you can. That's actually pretty important. Of any software, just pick. If you're like trying to make a decision between what 3D software you should use, don't pick one that aesthetically fits you, and then learn the interface of that software. The reason being is because you'll be able to move faster. You'll be able to actually get stuff done. Once you do that, find a couple of tutorials that you really like and um, try to follow along as best as possible and try not to worry too much about getting your model to look exactly like the person in the videos because it more than likely won't. And that's not a bad thing. We're all unique and have our own unique interpretations of creation. So, just try to, like I said, just try to follow along to the best of your ability. And lastly, you need to practice a lot. Practice a lot. I did not see you on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still Ure on Discord. I'm pretty sure. Some type of Ure. I'm gonna have to get with you after the stream. So I don't want to stop what I'm doing right now. Solve technical issues. But I will get with you. If you're in the Discord and you've joined the Discord, I'll I'll see that you joined and I'll be able to help you. Okay. All right. Let's smooth this out. Well, I'm definitely on there. Like I said, I'll take some time after this to. If you can tell me what you put your Discord name in the chat and I'll find you. Oh crikey! Do I not have mirror? Crap! Sure don't. Sure don't. Crap baskets. All right, here we cheat. We cheat like cheaters, and our cheating worked. Crap, but I still didn't activate X-axis mirror. That's crazy. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. All right. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, all right. Cool, cool, cool. Zip, 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 zip. Cool, zip, zip, zip. All that. All right, we're getting closer to some form of completion here. We're gonna join this now. And we're going to remesh this now. Bam. Now, all we have to do. Okay. And the rest just kind of does itself. Does he have? He showed on. Oh, a little. No, he. No. I mean, there's definitely. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. It's definitely mass back there, but not a lot. Okay. Kind of do that. Do that. Call it too much noticeable ass. He does have cheekage going. He does. He does have some type. It's okay. We all have cheeks. We all have. All right, for sure. That's cool. That's fine. I'm happy with that. He doesn't need. He doesn't need hella cheeks. Um. Okay. Boom. They call me Mr. Boombastic, Telefantastic. All right. And join this now. Remesh. And now this is much more separated via the armor than anything. So what I'm gonna do first, a little anatomy, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. No, not a whole lot, not a whole lot, not a whole lot, just a little bit. He doesn't really have like visible anatomy in any of the concept art at all. Like his chest muscles aren't really defined. He kind of has a little bit of a V taper, a little bit. We could probably accentuate that a smidge more, maybe. Just a tiny bit. Just a wee little bit. But it's not a lot. He doesn't have like superhero. Nothing that crazy. And you know, just for my own personal taste, okay? Not the biggest fan. Yes, exactly. I'm pretty sure Mega Man was inspired by Astro Boy a little bit. I'm pretty sure he has to be. He has to be inspired by Astro Boy in some way. That's totally an assumption that I'm making. I don't have any type of anything to back that up, but I'm pretty sure, man. Like, am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure Astro Boy or Mega Man was inspired by Astro Boy, or like, yeah, like Astro Boy totally influenced the creation of Mega Man. Like, am I right? I'm pretty sure. I feel like I'm right about that. I feel like I'm right. I mean, they're so similar. They're so similar. Well, I mean, at least depending on which version of Mega Man you look at. Well, look at their features and design. Artists with an eye can see this. Yeah. I guess that's just my personal feeling. Like you know how basically like Luffy is stretchy Goku and Naruto is Ninja Goku and all that good stuff. You know, it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. It just did the same thing. I'm kind of, because it'd make it way easier to pose the hand if I kept it separately. But if I rigged it, then that wouldn't be an issue. And man, I ain't gonna lie. The fact that I was able to finish this much of the sculpt in an hour and a half definitely makes me feel good about myself. It took me so long to do the Sonic thing just to get his body, and I feel like this has taken me significantly less time. So I'm a little. I think it's okay to be proud of myself a little bit. Moving faster. I'm trying to be faster and efficient. Especially we got this. We got a big project coming up at work, and I want to be on my A1 sauce. You feel me? I want to be as crispy as possible. When we take on projects like this, we have to use creative freedom to show how we view the character. Put your own take on it. For sure. For sure. Yes. Yes. Yeah, my own take, he would definitely have a bit more muscle. Definitely. Yeah, my boss will tell you. I likes me some muscles. I likes me some muscles. Okay, I do. I do. I do. It's a guilty pleasure. I don't know. I just the one making them is fun. I've never encountered a thing where just making it over and over again is actually the fun part. Like I do more bare anatomy studies than I do full full pictures, and it's just because I really like drawing anatomy. Really like it, especially trying to figure out better ways to draw anatomy. Because there's tricks to this stuff that people know and use, and I would like to figure it out. And I think I figured out a few things. I figured out a few things. I figured out a few things, but you know. So this right here, I think I'm gonna just use this. Where the hell? Okay, let's not do that. Let's go to edit mode and see if we can't get this to do the right thing. Use your brain, homie. Do the right thing. Use your brain, homie. Do the right thing. Use your brain, homie. Do the right thing. Yeah, Luda. How old am I? I am 26. I'm a 26-year-old cat. I'm a grown man. It definitely sucks, this feeling of grown manism. You know, it definitely sucks. I wish I wasn't grown. Totally sucks. Ass. It was totally oversold to me. Okay. Being an adult is so whack. Just for tips now, can you print out the tools to focus on regarding the sculpting process in Blender only? I open it and want to look at Moto. And want it to look like Moto. I get lost and frustrated. I see. Can you point out the tools to focus on regarding the sculpting process? Sure. So when you're sculpting, I really only use a few brushes at a time. Like I don't use all of these brushes. I really only use the grab brush, the elastic deform brush. If I'm making horns or something, I'll use the snake hook. I'll just show you what it does. You know, that's good for horns and whatnot. But usually I really only use clay strips, draw sharp, maybe regular draw, uh, scrape, and then the grabs, like I said. Maybe I'll use, and of course, obviously smooth. Maybe I'll use inflate sometimes for some crease things. I never use regular clay, never in life. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That and then, you know, your regular navigation. Once you're comfortable with navigating, you know, it'll be a lot easier to sculpt stuff. Also, M for mask. Masking is important in any sculpting. Just make sure you know how to mask. And I think it's you can hold control to clear off the mask. I think you can Alt M. So if I paint something and then hit Alt M, it'll clear the mask for me. So there we go. That's good. What else? Also, you want to pay attention to your brush settings here. I don't want to get too in depth with brush settings because I'm already over. But basically, you can change a lot about how your brush acts in these settings. Like changing the fall off here will get you a different result depending on what you're looking for whichever brush you're on. So those are important. And then, you know, again, just kind of practicing. Like for sculpting in Blender specifically, you know, really just seeing how these brushes are different from the program that you're used to. That's what I had to do when I was in ZBrush. Just kind of because I started sculpting in Blender before I went to ZBrush, so it was it took me a little bit to get used to the brushes and how they worked in ZBrush versus how they work in Blender. So take a minute to get like used to everything. And once you get used to like hitting G for grab, you know, S for smooth, um, you know, C for clay strips, you know, like once you find some keyboard shortcuts that work for you, you know, you'll kind of be flying through here. That, and also don't be afraid to boolean things, because you know booleans help. Because once after you boolean stuff, you can go in and remesh it, and boom, problem solved. You know, so something to keep in mind there. Regarding character design and inspirations, Point Dexter inspired Dexter's Lab in ways. Me and Jen DT spoke about this back when. Word. Do you have a video on once you open Blender, this is how you get sculpting section by clicking here? It's the interface that throws me off, brother. Oh, I see. I actually don't do it. Hold up. Okay, I'm pretty sure In the Goku tutorials on the channel, we sculpt. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I want to say I'm 99.9% sure. And I think it's with a version of Blender that looks like this. It might not be Blender 4 exactly, but it's definitely not Blender 3. Or not Blender, it's definitely not Blender 2.8 or anything like that. So yeah. And then also, you know, when you open Blender, you can just go to sculpting. And then bam, there you go. You got a whole like mode dedicated for sculpting. Then you can just go back to layout. I choose to stay here because all the stuff is here and this is what I'm used to, you know. Sometimes I'll go to sculpting if I feel like it, you know. I really, because I can use Blender however really I want. So I just, you know, I go with whatever I'm feeling and you know, just kind of go with that. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure my Goku videos have a part about getting into sculpt mode and all that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. If they don't, let me know because that means I have to make a tutorial straight up for like an actual tutorial for sculpting. If I have it, that means I don't even think I made a tutorial for it, which is a bad. When I get up in the morning, I plan on doing a lot of videos on how the beginner should go about modeling and sculpting, which will be two major areas to review. I'd like to take the Preston Blair take. Who's Preston Blair? Do they do like do they teach about like tutorial methods or something? Cuz I would like to learn. I'm always in the market for learning something new. Period. Especially about tutorial making because I could always level up. Always. Totally. And it's low key been a hot minute since I've made a dedicated tutorial. Uh, like I've just been streaming a lot, honestly, because for being around, I've definitely been a little lazy when it comes to making tutorials. There's just so much work, and I'm also I definitely got a little distraught when I put in a bunch of work for the tutorials for like 4 people to watch them. Like granted, you know they got a few thousand views now, but you know I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but when I like at the time when I was watching the videos grow, they were just growing so slowly. I was like, wow, it's tough. You know, like that's tough. That's tough. We worked hard on that, and that's tough. Preston Blair show artists how to review characters, but in a very simple manner, starting with circles and other objects, 3D world primitives. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Well, yeah, that is good. Yeah, that's good. That's an important part about character stuff is to kind of break things down to their simplest form. Because once you figured out how to do that, you know, you can pretty much master the world. And the further you can break things down, you know, the better better you can parse things out, the more experimenting you can do. Oh, crikey! All right, first. All right, second. All right, third. That was insane. Oh man, I did not see that coming. There are so many vertices. There was so much geometry there. Goodness. Oh yeah, you definitely been in the game for a minute because you know a lot, sir. You know a lot. I'm definitely gonna have to try to find you on Discord. Uh, I know all this BS can be confusing, because it is. Discord is still confusing to me. I don't really fully understand it myself, but that's where everybody is. I really don't like social media in general. I really don't. I hate it. I hate it. I think it's all evil. But you know, it's how people get the cash, bruh. Will you retopo this character as well as showing once a sculpt is complete? Here's the final stage for rigging. No, this is just sculpt. Well, I might. I don't know if I'll. I don't know if I'll do it like anytime soon, but like I really just am doing this for sculpting practice. I didn't really anticipate doing any type of rigging or animation with him, because if I did, then I would have to do a whole lot more for the face, and man, I want to do it. I want to do it, man. At least not right now. At least not right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. But I might do it. I didn't expect it to turn out this well, to be honest with you. I was fully expecting it to look like last time when I was trying to speed sculpt a body. It just failed miserably. Because I feel like, on general principle, I should be moving faster. Like, I don't know. How long does it take? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely looking forward to speaking with you. But like, question for you while I'm still here streaming. Generally, how long does it take you or people you know in the industry to make a character like this? Like, is this is the speed I'm moving right now still too slow? Like, how fast are people moving? And and like, how much faster should I be trying to go? Because I feel like people be schmoving out here making these models. Like, I was talking with a client, and is that for like the whole model, like textures, everything? Or is that like just the model itself, like with no retopo or anything? Because retopo takes me a minute. Retopo takes me a minute. Unless it's like an asset or something. Oh wow, holy crap. Yeah, I definitely need to move faster. Jesus. They can make this whole thing in 2 days? Wow. I guess I'm here. I guess. I guess. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, maybe I just get distracted too easily. Like right now. Um. Okay. Well, shit. That's good to know. That is good to know. Because it doesn't take me that long to model like clothes or anything like that, but like characters, I don't know. When I start, it just my brain. I don't know why it takes me a minute, but like to get a rig on it and everything, and have all the like. So do they rig it too? Do they rig and weight paint it in 4 days, in 3 days? Like, that's impressive. That's crazy. They model, rig, and weight paint crap in 4 days? And texture? To time yourself and beat the clock starting with an hour and break it down from there, thinking practically. No, no rigging. Okay. Whoo! Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel much better. Okay, okay. That means I'm not really moving that slow. Cause okay. Woo! Yes. Okay. Because I do everything in my job. I do everything. I'm the concept artist. I'm the character modeler, the texture artist, and I rig. I do everything. And so it takes me a minute sometimes, especially jumping through all my different skill sets. Um, so I'm glad that I'm not like, you know, geriatric out here with it. That makes me feel a little better. That definitely made me feel better. One can create a rig that can be modified. However, can one create a rig that can be modified? If so, the rig can be reused, correct? Yeah, yeah, anything can be modified in here. Absolutely. Absolutely. 150%. And, since you're asking all these good questions, I something about that rigging stuff, I might just do it. But, not tonight. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. But they'll totally in the future, absolutely. I will keep this on my radar of things to do. Yeah, for this, we're totally taking the easy way. Totally taking the easy way. This is absolutely the easy way. Whew, yeah, bro. I was like, they do everything in 3. That's crazy. Yo, what? What, brother? But no, yeah. No. Now, here's a question for you. The skinning and weight painting will take some time due to the process, as we know. Okay, yeah. However, the challenge is to beat your own clock when modeling. Right. For sure, for sure. I mean, to be honest, like I'm definitely, I've definitely improved since I sculpted the Sonic from my last stream. Because just that took me like the whole time, and I had 2 hours, and it took me about that much time to. It took me more time actually to finish it. Well, no, I think I modeled it. No, no, I take that back. I modeled it in about a couple hours. No, I take that back. Yeah, I modeled it in a couple hours. I just didn't rig it in time because I wanted to pose it for the people, and I kind of posed it, but it was trash because I didn't do anything with the fingers. It was trash. But no, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And plus, something I might be being a little hard on myself because, my bosses, they tell me I do a good job and all that. I just gotta keep practicing and everything. But I know that I personally, for me, would like to be faster. I've been watching this dude named Speed Sculpts on YouTube, and he does exactly what the name implies. He sculpts very fast, and my God, can he sculpt a character quickly? And I want to be like him when I grow up. That's what I want. So I feel like I would put some hair on my chest. You feel me? Sonic is what got my attention on your vlog. My faves are Ratchet and Clank series out there. For real? Oh, you know what? I might Ratchet and Clank sculpt one of these days. Ratchet and Clank is always good. That's totally a favorite. I create my turn views whenever I model things. I need to be correct. Yes, it helps when you know how to sculpt with real clay outside of a computer. Oh, really? So you like sculpted in real life and then you sculpted in 3D? Okay, you a OG for real. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. Oh man, you was an OG for real. Okay, that's low key kind of fire. Okay, I'm decent. They taught me how to sculpt with real clay in college. Um, it wasn't something that I thought, yeah, I'm totally gonna do this in my free time at home. But I mean, I actually ended up doing some sculpting on my free time at home. Just not a whole lot, like not a whole lot of sculpting with real clay. But I do sometimes, especially when I'm especially when I'm doing anything with the face, for like a project or something like that. I will pull out the clay and attempt to sculpt a face because it does help in if you can see like the planes of the face in actual 3 dimensions. That totally does help. You're right about that. It's a dying art. We have computers now, so we have to transfer our skills onto computer. Yeah. 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 That's how I feel about like drawing on paper. I prefer drawing on paper. That's my bread and butter. I love it. Digital art, you got to get used to it though. And I've started to get used to digital drawing. And I've mainly though I stick to my workflow of I draw something first on paper, and then I'll scan it in the computer and color it in Photoshop later, or whatever software I use for coloring, Clip Studio, or you know, they're all pretty much the same. They can all do the same stuff. But yeah, that's the workflow that I do for drawing to kind of work around the not being able to sculpt in or not being able to draw on the computer that well. Like it's not that. It's just I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable drawing on the computer. I'm much more comfortable on a sketch pad. Just makes my life feel much better. Now, if I were like a 2D animator, that'd be tough. That'd be tough. You gotta be in the computer, bro. Seeing the details in the face you need line art in the orthographic views and going from there. Yeah, yeah. Especially for face, like when I'm making my own characters, I totally for faces I always make a model sheet, always, every time, every time. For the characters I make for work, I make model sheets for them if I can. If we have the time for it, I will absolutely sit there and make a front, back, and side view just for me. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Um, we are running out of time once again, but honestly, we sculpted a lot more and we sculpted it a lot faster than we did Sonic. And so for that, I gotta give myself just a little bit of props, just a wee little bit, just a smidgen. I'm happy with that. We'll try to move faster next time, so we can get some digital painting on here because I want to actually see it, with this Mega Man colors. That would be nice. And we could slap some stuff on here. but it'll look like it was slapped on there. Like let's see here. We could go theoretically, if we're based in theory right now. We could go here. We could select this in theory. Could grab that. Could turn it to the blue in theory. And this is all theoretical. This is all theoretical. One thing about sculpting, in your mind, you are inside the object, working your way outwards to create form into a character. It's a bit strange at first, however, creativity kicks in at some point. Yeah, yeah. It is. It is difficult to like when you're moving this crap around and maintain a consistent vision of the overall sculpt. Especially if you zoom in, like that's why people always tell you to zoom out and look at what you're doing. Because if you stay here, and you're chipping away at it, you're not really seeing what's actually going on. You're just kind of struggling, you know. And I'm going to increase this. So yeah, because we're basically done with this. So I'm just gonna move it over so I can because I'll go to bed at 11. Oh, we missed the hour 30 mark and we totally missed the uh 2 hour mark, but well, for the level of modeling that we were doing, we basically modeled everything except for his backpack. And I might just revisit him for another stream to actually finish everything the way I want to. Um, but for like a timed thing where it was supposed to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, this isn't bad. Isn't trash. And if I had if I had 2 to 3 days, if I could get this far in 2 hours with modeling it, then yeah, I could totally finish this guy in 2 days. Absolutely. With Blender, the way you can rig things in Blender, by the way, Link, the way you can rig things in Blender, you might actually be able to finish this shit in 2 to 3 days, like with the whole thing. Um, you model the inside of the mouth real quick. Yeah, yeah. You could probably finish this pretty fast, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, but before I call it, like I said, I'm gonna do some painting. So, and let's go to the why did you do that? I didn't want you to do that. We need to go to the projection. Here we go. That's what we want. And projection will basically, well, project it. Or at least it should. And except it doesn't. Not as tough. Front face fall off. What is it? No, I guess that's only a regular paint thing. That's fine. It's whatever. We'll just paint this. Ooh, what we will do is sharpen this to constant. Yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. This dialogue is needed. No, for sure. No, it's good to have these type of conversations on these streams.
Bro, you never know who is watching out there regarding the next generation of artists. The thing about us with experience, we cannot forget our beginnings and give back to new artists.
Hey, I appreciate it. For certainly. You know. The only reason I started this channel anyway is because I thought I was like kind of good and figured, because it's a free program that people should be out here trying to use it. Just figuring it out and messing around. Because you can do so much for free. You don't have to pay anything. Autodesk costs thousands of dollars. And this is as free as your brain. Well, maybe not. You have to have a computer. But still, this is a really accessible software. And I think if more people knew they had access to it and the willingness to sit down and learn it, man, we could have all type of creatives doing all type of creative things. That's how I feel about it. Oh, ha! Well, we can fix that. Um, all right, that's good. Let's see where we are for time. Okay. We're looking bad for time, but I am going to finish coloring this just so I can color it and say that I colored it. If you do not, I will. I have a serious challenge for you. Model Lionel from Thundercats. Woo! The entire process from drawings to modeling, wigging, ray painting, and animation. Now that would be cool as hell. I will once I get my hand around Flinter. Hey, you know what? I probably Thundercats is cool. Thundercats is cool. Absolutely, I can totally do that. That's in my wheelhouse of things to do, and in fact, that's perfect. That's perfect. I have had an idea of a bunch of tutorials that I need to do. I just haven't done them. That sounds perfect. Because yeah, I can just make that a tutorial series, post that on YouTube. Everybody will love me for it. Yes. Yes, I'm seeing it now. My true calling. No, but that is a good idea. I'll definitely keep it in the back of my mind. Totally. If you stick around long enough to remind me, because I might forget. But that is a good idea. Just to say it out loud here and now. I personally would like to model more characters with swords, and I'm down. I'm really down for the sword cause. Okay, I'm totally down for the sword. The sword of destruction. I am a power of Grayskull. Wait, no, that's He-Man. My bad. No, it's Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats. Oh! Ah, man, I love myself. What? get rid of that. Okay. So far, so cool. Chicka, 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 chicka. There we go. And I will grab these hands. Go to vertex paint. Let me go to attribute. There we go. That'll make life a little easier. And I don't have a paint bucket tool in this mode. Life, brother. Oh, my life, brother. Oh, my life, brother. Why do you not have a paint through brush, brother? Oh, my God. All right. We got the hands blue. What color is this helmet, bro? Once I get Blender understood, we will be speaking ongoing. I already have this line art on a file, all of them. My man's is serious. Okay, brother, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, bro. This is not a game for you. I understand. It is not a game for my mans, okay? It's not a game. And I understand. Vertex paint, baby. All right. Nope, 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 nope. Blam, there we go. That's a yes. Get some of that Caucasian color going. There we go. Oh, look at that. In one fell swoop, like a beautiful, Joe. And I will. Whoa, hello. Why are you doing this to me, you stupid tablet? I gotta finesse it. Okay. Okay. Anyway. I feel like I was saying something before my tablet decided to be rude, but you know, it happens. This helmet is too it's too much it's too much going on here. Okay, it's too many freaking colors. Okay, I just want to go to bed. You know, we're not gonna do all those colors, but you know, we're gonna get close. We're gonna pick a color, and that's the color it's gonna be. Okay, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It'd be much easier to color it if we retopologized it. Funnily enough, if we retopologized this properly, it would be much easier to color, which is crazy. But you know, that's how it is. When you're modeling a simple character and don't need to make detailed textures. Haha, exactly. Exactly, my guy. Textures, what are those? What are those? Okay, I'm stop. I'm sorry, I'm fooling. I'm fooling y'all. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Don't judge my eternal soul. Zip, 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 zippity, zip, doodah. There is a thing here. So I'll paint. I don't know why it's not showing up, but I totally sculpted a line. That's whatever. That's why I can just paint it and be done with it.
man, I just feel like I'm tripping now. That's what
All right.
We help thousands of homeless every year.
Yeah, you remember when I said I wasn't gonna do all those colors? I think I might have just lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie. I didn't mean to lie to you. I just decided on a whim to change my mind, and here we are. But that's it. Okay, I'm totally not about to go over here and fucking all click this shit and get the fucking color. I'm doing it. Okay, just don't look at me. Okay, fucking lied, bro. Okay, I fucking lied. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna do it, okay, I'm doing it. I decided to renege my previous executive decision and have made a new executive decision, which constitutes me coloring the full helmet.
Because I want to be happy. I personally want to be happy. And, I don't think I would have been if I didn't do it. I don't think I would have been happy. You know, that's not good, guys. Good to know. You should want to make yourself happy. Oh, thank God it's not too hard to color. Get in there, color. All right. Now this shit can stay yellow. It got stuff going on. Okay, it got other colors, other stuffs. I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. I feel like I'm lying again. Hold up. How easy would it be? Theoretically, how easy would it be? How easy would it be in theory? If I were to theoretically do this in theory, right? If I were to like theoretically go in here, theoretically, and just fucking plop this color in here. Like I don't know how would you guys feel about that? Do you feel like I betrayed you? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we're cool. I feel like we're cool now. I have to try it. I have to try it, man. I have to see. I have to see what'll happen. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Damn. Crazy. Crazy, brother. Crazy. That's crazy. Is it that easy? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Oh, wow, look at that. You know what? I'm just gonna not say what I'm not gonna do anymore because I end up doing it every time. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Totally can. Absolutely. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. For certainly. For certainly. But that's if you're doing things correctly. We're here at the yeah, Yuri the Blender Magus, we do things by the seat of our pants. We don't know about correctness. Like, no, let me stop. I'm being facetious though. We totally try to do things correctly here. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna color his eyes, and then that'll be good. We'll call it done. We're gonna give him a soul. Okay, we're totally gonna give him a soul. We're gonna go over here. Oh, we didn't make his hair either, but that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. He doesn't need hair. Anyway, we're gonna go over here and color this Man, when life gives you lemons, brother, what do you do but make lemonade, brother? And it literally gave me the anime shading in one stroke. That's crazy. I'm good. I'm happy. I think the last thing I'll do in sculpt mode, just for me personally, is I'll give him a mouth. You don't need that much of a mouth though, because he's an anime character. I didn't even have to do that, but there we go. There he is, guys. We made Mega Man. Yay! Okay. Mr. Link 111111111. It has been great talking to you this evening, sir. Very great. And to all my other viewers, who I also enjoyed talking to very much. Thank you so much. It's been fantabulous this evening. We managed to model a guy in 2 hours and 17 minutes. Not bad. Well, we really got the modeling done, at least the parts of modeling that I decided to do. I definitely did not see his hair back there and totally could have made it in the time allotted for me, but I wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, we did good. I feel like this is better than Sonic, especially like for the likeness and the body proportions. I'm actually really happy with how I was able to capture the body proportions with this one. I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm actually so happy with it that I'm going to save it so that I never lose it. Because that will happen. Totally happen. And I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna just name him Mega Man. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. Mr. Link, right? You're trying to do stuff on the Discord. Let me pull that up before I cut off the machine so I can make sure that I'm looking for you. I don't need to see none of that. Here, I'm pretty sure. Three 315. Okay, well. Yeah, I am indeed Yurei Magus on Discord, just so you know. I'll just show you guys. This is me. I am Yurei Magus on Discord. That's all you gotta look for. And I didn't see that you joined our Discord, so I couldn't find you. Usually, if you joined, it'll in general it'll show right here, like you see. These two guys popped up because they joined the Discord. So go on ahead, hop over there and join, and we will get to speaking. We will get to speaking. And you know, if it doesn't work out, try to catch me. I'll send you my email next time. Hopefully we can. I just don't want to put my email out in like general chat. You feel me? So, yeah, we'll definitely figure it out. But try to find me on Discord again. I'm Yurei Magus. I'm Yurei Magus most places. That's who I am. I am the Magus, and I am not a novice. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please keep yourself safe and enjoy the rest of your beautiful evening. I am going to sleep because I'm tired. Tired as hell, guys. Sleepy. Can you see the tears in my eye? Can you see? Sleep deprived tears of my soul. Crikey. Okay. How about this? Can you just tell me, can you just put in chat what your Discord name is? And like I said, I'll find you. Put that in chat right now before I go. And then I'll find you. I'll do it literally the second I hit stop streaming. Dr. Frost. Okay. Or no, Defrost. Ha. I imagined the R. Okay, I'll find you. Thank you, sir. Defrost. All right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Should probably be looking for people. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.